get started here. Thank you all for coming. Is it not on? I thought I turned it on. Is it on? It's on. No? Now is it on? Okay. Yeah, it's working. Can you hear me? Good. Well, and we have some folks that have expressed interest to listening to tonight's event via video, and so we'll make sure this is all recorded. But welcome. We want to, this is a Word Made Flesh event we call Beggars Society. If you're not familiar with Word Made Flesh, I think most of you are. But our vision is to serve Jesus in community amongst those that are suffering from vulnerability. And so we talk about firstly serving Jesus and establishing worshiping communities that respond to those that are in need. We have these events called Beggars Society. And we'll get lots of questions about what that means. But really, we're just talking about poverty issues and how they relate to the church, or how we as Christians can engage poverty issues. We've done these all over the world, in Thailand and Sierra Leone, Romania, different parts of the States. Sometimes it's been a book discussion, sometimes it's been a living room, sometimes there have been forums like this, and more even communicating online. So you'll see we have a few announcements that we want to make. For those that don't know, you can sign up if you aren't already to receive a monthly newsletter that we try to put out. We have sign up in the back, or you can text subscribe to this number. We also quarterly have a publication called The Cry, which is full of reflections from our staff from around the world. And again, you can enter that phone number and just text subscribe. And we're also inviting folks, students mostly, but not only, to join us in short-term programs, internships, whether that's for a few weeks or a few months, to come and join our communities of service. We do want to give our thanks to Dee and to United Methodist Church for hosting us. This is a beautiful space, and it's great. Feel free to spread out. We've got lots of room here tonight. Good for social distancing. So, Beggars Society, we really want to look at the issues of suffering in the world. And we're now, today celebrating a year of really suffering and persevering through all that COVID has brought. And through this experience, we see all these inequalities that have come to light. Look at who is dying, who has access to medical care, who is called an essential worker, who loses from the economic downturn, and who's pushed deeper into poverty when things fall apart. And now, who has access to the vaccine? We ask ourselves, what can we do? What can we do as Christians? In the face of questions like these, our powerlessness also comes to light. And so we, like beggars, stand with hands out, palms up. Hands out, palms up. And we pray. What is impossible with humanity is possible with God. We pray, Lord, I believe. Help my unbelief. We pray, to whom shall we go? You have the words of life. So this evening we'll have a reflection in this Beggar Society about creation, care for creation, poverty. And we'll be led by someone that's been very informative to the formation of our Word Made Flesh communities over the year. So I'll hand it over to Clint to introduce our presenter.